For those of you who are aspiring to do PhD, this video is for you. You need to first understand the difference between academic PhD and a professional PhD. The academic PhD will focus more on original research, data analysis, exploring and understanding more of the existing theories, and it is more focused academically. Whereas the professional PhD focuses more on practical problems that are already existing in the particular area. So the research will involve forming solutions to the existing problems, understanding the complex issues that are likely to crop up in the same area, and they need to recommend effective professional practices through their study. So that makes it a professional PhD. So for example, for those of you who are pertaining to arts and science, I suggest that would be an academic PhD. And those of you who are into business administration and stuff like that, they would be considered as professional PhD as far as I know. Going further to the procedure of applying to a university for PhD, first and foremost, you need to check out the website of the particular university. There'll be a call fair done normally twice in a year for each sem. So you need to watch out on the website, and once you see the announcements, you need to go through the announcements, understand the procedure. Each university, the procedures are very, very different. But I'm sharing with you the practices which are more or less followed by most of the universities. So once the announcement is made and you are aware of it, check your eligibility criteria. Well, if you're doing it in India, you require a master's degree. And a PhD is not just another academic degree or another academic course. It's something beyond. If you're extremely passionate about contributing to research, to explore the particular chosen area, then you can engage in research. It's not just like an undergraduate degree or a postgraduate course, something like that. This involves a lot of passion and commitment. If not, this PhD will not see you through. So that's the core point which you always need to remember all along your journey. Though people tell us that the research will take 3 years, but it can go beyond. It depends on the nature of work. Coming back to the procedure, you need to first fill in the application form, giving all the supporting documents and proofs as required by the university. Normally, they would ask for the last studied course, that would be your post-graduation, and sometimes in some cases the MPhil also is accepted, then your birth certificate, your gap certificate, in case there's a gap in your area of study, the gap certificate, then your character certificate, mark lists. Then along with that, there should be a no objection letter which needs to be submitted, and your research proposal as to why you want to do this PhD, and a brief write-up about your area of interest. This should be submitted along with the forms usually. And once they scrutinize your application, and if you're called for the test, then you need to prepare yourself, because you'll be having a test based on the university level. Each university will give a test to the PhD candidates, and students who qualify in the test are only considered for the next step. That is, the next step is the interview. Well, if you do not qualify in the written test, you will not go into the second step, which is the interview process. So in the university test, sometimes it's just one test which combines multiple areas like English language skill, your aptitude in research, and your focus on the societal needs. There'll be a combination of the test papers. Sometimes some universities, they give subject wise. It's going to be a research methodology paper separately. If you're doing it in English language teaching, it's going to be English language teaching as a topic itself, as a subject itself. And then of course the general English. Why they test you in general English is because your medium of communication would be English, and therefore, if you have a certain level of communication abilities only, you'll be able to, converse very well and take your project successfully. So, if language is going to be your problem, then the university may not consider you. So, check on the medium of study in the university, and if it's suitable to you, then you apply.